Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 47 of Chris Latinitz. You can follow me on Instagram or Ravelry at Chris Latinitz. And if you love cozy mysteries, you can follow me at the Crafty Cozy Mystery Chat and my friend Manda of Itty Bitty Delights. I will put in the down bar when I start talking about cozy mysteries, usually at the end of the episode. I'm also having a sale on all my patterns for 30% off with the code CrystalT. And if you hit like and subscribe on this video, you'll know when new content comes out on my channel. So I have been really focused on trying to get rid of some bigger things. I'm very excited to say that my new method of taking care of whips, I think I talked about this in episode 45, I think it was. I have finally crossed out one. I have not cast on, I've cast on one new thing. So I'm finally crossing out things because the other ones I did in pen and I couldn't cross out and I was casting on and I got a little confused. So I recounted everything. I am down to 36 whips, people. 36. And bags, I am proud to say that I figure I'm not really needing socks right now. I'm just going to finish the socks I have on the needles, not cast on anything new unless it's an actual design. And I just was like, why do I have this yarn out? I'm not going to use it till next year for sock camp. So I put things away and now I'm down to 21 bags. Yes. And those 21 bags of yarn are things I'm going to cast on. And I have one blanket that's not part of the bags. So I'm doing this, people. It's going to happen. I'm hoping to get down to 20 whips. And hopefully no bags. That is the goal. Probably not by the end of this year, probably by the end of next year at the rate I'm going, but that is the goal. First thing I want to show you, which is being released on Friday, is my Baby Yoda socks. I love how they came out. Oh my God, I love it so much. I am so excited. It's just like, it's a little twisted right there. There you go. But, oh my God, I could get pictures of this so I could show it, but look at that. I am so excited about this. And this colorway was perfect. It's by Molly Klein Designs, Sweet Tea Yarns. It's called Baby Yoda. This is how I named it. Plus, you know how they have those, I'm a Star Trek fan. I'm not, I like Star Wars a lot, but I don't really pay attention to it. But you know how he wears that, I guess say the robe, I'm going to say, it has like a texture over here. So that's what this texture is right here. That's what I got. And this is like kind of reminds me of the thing he's in The Mandalorian, that he's traveling around the little bubble. So I just love it. Oh my God. It came so pretty. And the contrasting color is from her Tiger Lily set. That was really pretty. And I used the main color for another pair of socks. So I decided to use the contrasting that came with it with this. And it looks so perfect, like it was made to go. And she's going to be having a pre-sale of the yarn starting Friday. And the pattern Baby Yoda will be out on Friday as well. And don't forget to use the coupon so you can get them on there, because this will be part of the coupon. But so happy. And then I have one more FO, which this one was a labor of love. It's a sock again. I'm really excited. It's part of my Golden Girls collection. It's the last sock in the Golden Girls collection. And it has a ruffle. I figured out how to do a ruffle. Thank you again from Autumn Poppy Designs for helping me figure this out how to do. But oh my God, it's so pretty. I love it. So this is the Blanche sock. Oh, and all my socks are knit on US 1 2.25 millimeter needles, unless I say otherwise. But this one, oh, I did lace because she's all sexy Blanche, but she has a southern charm. So I got that cute little ruffle right there. I had to do it. Oh my God. I knew what I wanted to do for this pattern for a while. I just didn't know how to bring it about. So I was researching ruffles, I was asking questions, and I got it. And now I'm obsessed with them. I think I want to do a mitts with a ruffle on, because it's just so much fun. It really is. It takes a little bit longer than I thought to knit the ruffle, but definitely worth it. And I'm glad I did not do them in red like I originally was going to do it. I think that's another reason why I kept putting it off, because I'm like, I'm not a red person. Am I really going to wear this that much? And then I found this. This is Wool and Vine Yarns Penny Potion. It's like a raspberry mauve color. Oh, I love it. This was just the whole project. So much joy. So happy with the finished outcome. Probably my favorite pair of socks I've ever knit. And I definitely see more ruffles coming out. And I will be doing a tutorial on how to make a ruffle as well. So that's the end of my whips, unfortunately. But I have made some progress in some really big projects. First one is going to be the easiest one. Well, it's going to be the hardest one to show you, but it's the easiest one to talk about. It's my DenBlanket. I'm in my den. And it goes with the color so much. Oh, God, I lost some stitches. Not good. Not good at all. I switched to a smaller cord on this because it was annoying me when I was knitting this. So I'm using Lion Brand Cover Story. Well, I'm not doing the pattern they did. I'm just doing a simple stockinette, and I slip the first stitch all the time. And that's how I'm making this. I did nothing. I think in the pattern they gave you with it, you do garter or something. I just always wanted a plain knitted blanket. It's coming out so pretty. It's not really turning up as much as I thought it would, which I'm very happy about. And I'm using, in the pattern they said use a US 11. I felt like it was very tight when I was doing it. I was not happy with it. So I knit another blanket out of this yarn, just a single skein one. And I did that in the US 13, which I'm using right now. And which, let's see, what millimeter? I know not everyone, no, 9 millimeter. US 13 9 millimeter needles. Knit Picks Royales I'm using. And I am so happy with the fabric it is creating. It's lovely. It's fluffy. Everyone's already fighting over it. My son Justin is begging me to finish it. So I'm really putting a dent in it. I think today I just picked it up. I'm going to try doing it like one day a week. This is all I knit on for that day. So far I knit from here to here today. And now this is going to be 2 skeins. And I've got this much of the skein left. These are ginormous skeins. It's insane. And the colorway for this one is Ellery. So I'm hoping to get this done soon. Plus, it would be nice to have for autumn because this is like, I recommend this yarn so much. It's not fun to knit with because it's so thick. I'm not a thick yarn person. But the actual finished project is amazing. As everyone's fighting with it. Unfortunately, I had 1 skein of that colorway that I made the original blanket with. So it's, instead of going like this way, it's going like this for them. And I'm going to keep a lookout this year for that colorway again. If I find it, I did not cut the yarn off. I just wove in the end. So I can easily take it out, put it back on the needles when I'm done with this, and add to it to make it a full-size blanket. I think this is going to be in between a full and a queen-size blanket. I love big blankets. Especially if I have 2 kids I'm always cuddling under the blankets with. So this is going to be perfect for the den. Look how beautiful it looks in this room. So I'm just going to drape it over this couch probably all the time. Fortunately, my kids keep taking everything, putting it on the floor, which drives me nutty, but hopefully they will not do it too much with this. I love this blanket. Now, my other blanket I am working on is my Royal Fanfair Throw. It's crochet. I am not a fan of this yarn. It is from Mary Maxim. I do not even know who the author is. It's not on Ravelry. I can't find do I have any labels? Here's a label. Mary Maxim Prism. It's got beautiful colors. I do have another blanket on the hooks, I guess you call it, in the back over there. Once I'm done with this blanket, I will finish that blanket. And then I don't think I will buy this yarn again. The colors are gorgeous. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like the fabric it's creating, but I don't like actually working with this yarn because 1 minute it's really thick, which I'm fine with. And then it goes to such a thin thing. I think it's thinner than lace. It's just like, I feel like the kids are going to come and they're going to pull it and it's going to break in half. And then I'm going to cry because it was so much work to do this blanket. And I'm going to be very, very upset when they do that. I am using a hook of 4.5 millimeter. I'm not sure. I'm using tulip hooks. So I'm not too sure. They don't have like what it is in the US, like an A, B. I want to say it's like a I maybe or an H. I don't know. I'm using this one. I love these hooks. But yeah, I don't think I would use this yarn again. I am enjoying the pattern. I'm enjoying it a lot more that I decided not to be so OCD on it. I know, me not being OCD, it's crazy. But I would make a mistake because basically you just have to put in chains like 12 double crochets at one point. And when you do that, it's very easy to leave one out or put an extra one in. So I would be like going and then I would get to like the 4th row and the repeat and I'd be like, oh, I have to take out 3 rows. So now it's getting to the point where it's so big that to take it out is a nightmare. And it's like the whole day's worth of work you're taking out. And I'm just, no, I'm not doing it anymore. And I tried it once where I flubbed and you can't see unless one you're doing it, you can see it. But when you're just sitting there, you don't see it. So I'm like, why am I killing myself having this perfect? Especially because as I said, I'm terrified the kids are going to ruin it. Because they did it to my anthology throw. Of course, the row where it was the yarn overs, That's the row they ripped. Yeah, they ripped it after all that work. And I have it on like little hooks, like a little lobster claws, keeping it there. I'm gonna, when I have more time, probably when they go back to school and I can think about how to sew it back together again, because it's on that round. It's a little bit weird where it did, because it's 3 stitches and then there's 1 stitch, then there's 2 stitches, and nothing's hooking up, because it should be like 4 stitches because of the yarn over. So it's, I don't know what happened with that. So I'm a little upset. And let me show you how much I did. Once I decided to stop being so OCD with it, I did get far. Oh, here we go. So it doesn't look like it's far, but again, it's very long. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm on my 4th repeat since I picked it up again. So I'm hoping I can get it done. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skeins left. So it should be done. And I'm going to pretty much just keep in this great bag I got from Knit Picks. It's their everyday tote. Oh, this one's from We Crochet. I have a lot from Knit Picks. I bought a few years ago. I love these bags. These are great for blankets. So I highly recommend them. And they're also great to use as a pocketbooks. I have the newest color they came out with. It's this beautiful like purple metallic. I've been carrying it everywhere with me. I'm obsessed with it. So definitely recommend using that one. Now this one, another big project, which I have put a big dent in. It is from Isabella Kramer. And, God, how do you pronounce it? Fjolla? Fjolia. It's a beautiful pattern. I love it because it has this little lace in the front. And then the lace goes down the sides. I saw this sweater. I became obsessed with it. I had to knit it. It's sport weight. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a breakdown because I hope I have enough yarn for this. Not too sure, because I am experimenting with the size, because they said the arms are very tight in this. And my arms are quite large. So I was terrified doing the size 4 that I originally was doing, that it was not going to fit my arms. So then I increased to, I think it was to... No, okay. I went to a size 6 or 7. So it's 65 stitches I did for the arms. The rest of the body I'm knitting as a size 5. So I want it to be a little bit drapey. And then, this is getting pieced together, people. I'm insane. Underneath here, where you do the pickup stitches, I did the largest size possible. I got to remember, I got to add 10 stitches to whatever I got to increase to the body is, because I have 5 extra stitches on each side. So that I put it on with the barber's cord to put it around me. It looks like it fits. I'm hoping to God it fits. But as of right now, it looks amazing on me. I'm a little nervous about the fabric. I'm already went up a size. The pattern says a US 5. I'm using a US 6, which is 4mm. So I went up already 1 needle size. Part of me is like, maybe I should have done a US 7, but I was afraid it was going to be too drapey then and too big for the size. But again, I wanted it to be a little bit big so I'm comfortable in it, because it feels like, you know when you wear fleece on your arms and it feels tight and you get very claustrophobic? That's what I'm worried about happening with this. I feel like it's a very thick yarn. It's supposed to be sport, but it feels very thick. It's all alpaca. It is Knit Picks Andina Treasure. I love working with it. It's beautiful. It feels wonderful to use. But as I said, I'm a little nervous of being claustrophobic in the arms. So again, that's why I'm trying making it so big. Hopefully it will work, especially when you block it out. It won't be too big, but it will be big enough that I won't be like, I don't want to wear this. I really want to wear it. And unfortunately, they are not have this on there anymore. I know they said something about revamping all the colorways. I am terrified they're not going to have any more of this. So I'm using the Cherry Blossom Heather colorway. I hope to God I have enough of this. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full skeins, and I'm working on a 7th one. I think what I might do is put in 2 more of these. So I'm down to 5 then do the arms, see how long I need to do the arms with it. And then whatever I have left over after I'm done with the arms, finish up the bottom of the sweater. I think that's the best plan to do, just in case. I don't think they sell this anymore. and I don't want to go crazy on Ravelry trying to find someone else's scraps of it. So we will see if this works. Oh, maybe I have more. I found another one over here. So I might have 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I got 7 and I'm working on the 8th, I think. Everything's all thrown in my Jolie Co bag. I don't know. But that's what I think I'm going to end up doing, the sleeves first. But, oh my God, look at these sleeves. And it's such an easy lace pattern to remember. I love it. She really likes seams. So now, like, you're doing a seam, like there's seams over here on the side. And now you're going to do a seam down here, which I didn't realize it was there. And then she kept saying pearl. I'm like, what? And then there's going to be a seam going down the side, which is going to be interesting. So I guess got to remember to purl that every time I get around to a marker. So it's not just knitting the round. I was tempted to get rid of it, but then I was like, I kind of like it. I'm kind of curious what it's going to look like. So I'm hoping to get a lot of wear out of this. And again, it's my favorite color in the whole entire world. This mauve, I'm obsessed with. This is my 3rd sweater making in this color. Next one is going to shock everyone. It's going to be like this deep kind of, I think it's like dark cherry, I think it's called. It's from this yarn too. I'm nervous. I hope to God they bring back these 2 colorways in case I need more yarn in the fall. But we will see. But I think it was from this same, when I ordered that deep cherry because I liked the colorway so much. We will see. I don't know. The next one is my other sweater that is almost the same color as that. It is in my Stillness Drop by Alicia Plummer. Sorry, I got so much stuff in here. This is a bottom-up sweater. It is crazy, and it's in my Audrey Hepburn bag from Lila Styles. So I finished the body. Do I have where I was? Okay, so this is where I was. I actually went up to here, and then I ripped back and added all the stockinette because I felt like it was going to be too short. I tried it on. It fits perfectly. This is what it looks like. So I decided I wanted to do the neck, the collar first, and then do the sleeves on this. And then I could hopefully see how much yarn I have left. I have, with this one right now, 2 full skeins, and then I'm going to say half a skein maybe? I don't know. What do you think? This is a full skein. Maybe almost a full skein. I want to do the full skein first, see how much I have. Because if I can just do this and not ball up this, I could use this yarn for a tea cozy. Kind of want to use it for a tea cozy. A bee in the bonnet designed. Look how pretty this color would be for it. And it is Rios from Malabrigo in the Lila colorway. I really love this. I got this at my local yarn store, Pick Up Every Stitch. It's wonderful to work with. It's a little elasticy, so when I put it on, it was a little tight around my stomach. I don't know. But it's big at the same time. It just, the way it's draping on the stomach, it looks a little tight. So hopefully when it's blocked, it will get rid of that effect. And again, I felt like it was very elasticy when I was knitting it. But the thing why this didn't get finished is I'm very confused. She doesn't really give instructions on how to do the collar too well. So I'm feeling like it's not lining up in the back. Am I in the back? Yeah, I'm in the back. So see how it's not really lining up? I don't know if I should just keep going or if I am just so OCD at this point that I should just do it. And then in the front, it's not lining up at all. So I was kind of tempted, or maybe I didn't line it up. No, I did line it up in the front. I saw that because these were on a holder and I was like, okay, let me line that up. But the back was not lined up. So I don't know if I should keep going. It's a very short neck too, collar. So I don't know what to do with this. So it's on hold for a little bit, and then I just got to pick up for the sleeves. And I'm just going to do a simple balloon sleeve. So I'm going to knit to I get around here, maybe do a few decreases, and then do a rapid decrease around here. That's what I'm doing. So this is practically done. My goal is, I don't know if this is going to happen, to finish this by Rhinebeck. Not sure if I'm going to Rhinebeck because of money-wise, but I would like to have both sweaters done. And also in a perfect world, I could get some money to put together to knit a long sleeve version of my bit of lace tee that I just designed. So I would like to have a long sleeve version and be able to show off at Rhinebeck But then again, it might be so warm because this weather's been crazy. And I remember the last few years of Rhinebeck, it's been very warm. So the tea might end up working. I don't know. We will see. So this is another project of my OCDness. This is in a Rose and Seams bag. This shawl. I'm cuckoo. Again, I go back and forth if I want the brown or if I want a light green in this. I think I'd be out of my mind if I tried taking this apart again. But it is my Miss May Shawl by Helen Stewart. I am obsessed with it. I'm using US 5. You think I remember what the heck this needle is. 3.7 millimeter. I'm sorry, I can never remember millimeters. But I did not mind knitting this. So basically what happened was, I don't know if you watched the last episode or not, I knit down to this point. I'm on the second to last clue. And then I decided I did not like the brown. So I ripped it out and put the green that I originally had in it. And then I Kitchener stitched it. And then I did it too tight, so I took it apart again, did it too loose that time. So then I just got mad at myself and took the whole thing apart and was like, I'm putting it back with the brown. Thinking that the color was the problem. I don't know. I think I'm just out of my bloody mind. That's what I think is going on right now. So now I've reknit the whole thing. Again, I keep going back and forth. Do I want that brown or not in it? I know the brown I love with these two colors. But it's not with these two colors. It's next to the yellow every time. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep and just suck it up and be like, get a life. Because it's ridiculous. It is a gorgeous shawl. I would like to have this for fall because it's beautiful colors for it. And I am almost done with this yellow part. So then it's just a little bit of brown and I'm done. When you see how much brown is in the actual shawl, it's insane that I keep deciding to take it out. I don't know why. I wish it was a 3-color shawl. I would have been happy. Or again, I would have not done the yellow. I would have done just the brown with these two colors. I don't know. Maybe I will get more of this yarn from, this one's from Mandy's Makings, Old Wood Beams. And then these three are from Sweet Sparrow Yarn. So it's Rosine Bells from her A League of Their Own colorway, Alma with no speckles, and Peach Fizz. These two I have bought so many times. I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with this yellow. I want a sweater in this one day. It's just the perfect color yellow for me. I hate mustard yellow. I love this light yellow. So I don't know what I want to do. I'm finishing this. It kills me. I'm going to finish this. I'm probably going to finish this in the next 2 weeks. Again, it'll be a big whip to take off here. I got to then block it. That's my other problem. I keep finishing things and don't block them. I have 3 projects right now I need to block. I'm insane. I don't know. But, oh my God, look at this pattern. How gorgeous is this lace? Helen Stewart is a genius. And this is from Simply Serving. This little stitch marker. Little bunny. It was like the perfect thing. I think another reason why I keep going towards the green, the picture she actually used for the MCal had that green in it. And all these colors were in it. But then when you look at her picture, again, why am I even looking at this stuff? I don't know. She had darker versions of all these colors in her shawl. So I'm kind of making the same shawl as her, but just darker version. I mean, a lighter version of hers. I don't know. We will see what happens. Maybe I'll just put the green on the bottom and leave the brown top. I don't know. I'm insane. I really am with this one. But hopefully this will be done soon. Now, the next one is something I am in love with. This is Stitching Plaza bag. I just cast this on. I saw this yarn, fell in love with this. I've had it for a little while. I've been putting off using it because I said I've been trying to get rid of whips. I couldn't put it off anymore because I really wanted to knit this during the summer. It's the perfect poolside knit. It was mostly garter stitch. So this colorway is from Holly Dye Works. It's Peter Pan. No, wait. All right. Okay, this is it. This is her Peter Pan inspired shawl called Flight to Neverland. Second star to the right. And then the minis is her Peter Pan mini set. So it's these 5 colors. Funny thing, I thought I was almost done with it. And I'm at the pool doing this, and I'm like, this is a really small shawl. Why did it look so much bigger in there? Because the light green and the yellow look a lot alike. So unless you have them right next to each other, you don't realize this. So I thought this was yellow. And I'm like, wow, this is small. And I realized, oh, wait, I have a whole nother 2 sections to knit before I do the border. So we're all good. But, oh, damn, I was in the middle of a row when they told me I had to leave the pool. I've been doing this at the pool every day. I'm obsessed with this. So this is the first mini, second, and third. The next one's going to be a yellow, and then in the border, the purple comes in the border. So it's a beautiful asymmetrical shawl. I think this is simply serving a little Mai Tai. I couldn't resist it. And it is on a US 4 3.5 millimeter needle. I'm using Knit Picks Royales. But I'm obsessed with this. Highly recommend this pattern. I have not been able to put it down. It will be, I cast this on probably right after the last episode, so it's been about 2 weeks since I've been knitting this. It's almost over with. That's how much I've been knitting with it. Obsessively. Okay, and my last project I want to show you, right? Yes, my last one. I have cast on, this is a mess in here, sorry about this, my Advent pattern for this year. I am just showing it on here. I'm not showing this on Instagram, so this is going to be the first time anyone's seen these. So, it is going to be a crescent-shaped or semicircular shawl. I'm knitting it twice. This is the main colorway I'm using. Oh my god, this is such a mess. Everything got tangled in here because I kept taking it in and out. I got the first 4 colors in. First colorway, well, but basically this one I'm doing is going to be 12 minis and 1 main color, just to shake things up a little bit with the Advent patterns. And then I'm doing a really scrappy one over here. So the main picture is going to be this one. It's Wool & Vine's Deep Calm on her Blitz base, and then Dragon Horde yarn on her Hobbit Advent calendar. I think it was from 2 years ago I bought it. So I decided to put it together. Loners are being a little dark, but you can see the colors changing. Now it's got the light green. And I just like, they look so good together. I'm a little nervous again about the sections and everything, but it's so pretty. I'm so happy with it. Goes great with my teal thing. And this is how you can see what it looks like as a scrappy thing. I have no clue what these yarns are. Oh no, this one is actually Yarn Cafe's the Rapunzel colorway from last year's Advent calendar. That I do know. The rest of them I have no clue. I'm just going in my scraps, taking out what I think looks nice. So that's the difference between the two of them. I'm using it on a US 5 3.75 millimeter. It's a simply serving little fox guy on there. I don't think I have anything on this one. No. And they're both signature needle arts I'm using. So can you see the difference between the two? You can see it. The stripes are more prominent in this one, you can see. But I'm excited about this one. I'm having a lot of fun. And I have it in my By the Bay bag, right? Is that right? Yeah, By the Bay Bag Co. bag in the lilac colorway. Okay, so that is it. Oh, I also had to buy a new pocket scale. How cute is this? Oh my god. I love this pocket scale. And it lights up. I loved it. I was carrying on the big scale I had, and I felt like a lunatic, and I was like, this does not fit inside my bag. I'm insane. So I bought that, and I'm very happy I did. So another colorway that's coming up in that one. So that is all for my works. This is the Yarnable that I got for, in August. Look how cute these are. I keep getting these. And I want to design shawls so badly. I think this is the third one I've wanted to design. It's insane, but look how good they look together. This could be nice to knit in the fall. And then it came with little sunflower buttons, a needle minder for needlepoint, which is sunflower, and then one of these cute little rulers to keep gauge, but it's a little, ooh, I like the fabric on this. Ooh, it's like a rubber, and then you go and you can wear it. I haven't had one of these in years. Let me tell you, this was the thing when we were kids, the snap bracelets. I love it, and this is like very rubber feeling. So this is a nice one, but the ones we had where they were plastic and they hurt after a while. I really like this one, and this the whole theme was sunflower. This is Grow With Your Flow, this colorway. And this one is Potting Soil. I love it. You're going to see a shawl soon. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably lace, because I'm obsessed with lace right now. But that's going to be coming out soon. So that's it on the knitting. And as for the books, I don't have that much with the books to tell you either. I have been having a hard time reading lately. It's been crazy in here, and my husband's obsessed with spend time, which I love spending time, but I'm with you 24/7 because he's not working right now. He's home all the time. I just want to read my books. That's all. At night I like to go outside and read, and it's been impossible to do lately. So I have only read 2 books, and I'm iffy about one. So I finished Buried in the Stacks by Allison Brook. This is the Haunted Library series. Loved it. It's a fun series. There's a ghost in the library that was a librarian. She's head of events, the woman in it. I think her name's Summer. It's either Summer or Allison. Forget which heroines in this. I've read too many books. But so she became the head of events at this library, and the ghost helps her out. I was in shock. They killed the one of the librarians that's kind of like the one that's always been the antagonist to her. They killed her in this. I was like, what? So I kept hoping she was going to come back as a ghost. She did not, which sucked, because that would be kind of cool having the protagonist ghost and then the one that helps you. I felt in this one, though, the heroine was a little bit too goody-goody because she was like passing judgment a lot. Meanwhile, she was a goth girl before this. Like, how are you passing so much judgment all of a sudden? And after only, I think it's like the 3rd book in the series. So I was a little bit like, okay, that was a little much. But again, I love the series. Recommend this one. This is one of my absolute favorite series. Murder in the Locked Library. I was feeling very depressed, and I decided to pick up something I knew I was going to love. I really got to finish the series. It's the Book Retreat Mysteries. Basically, it's this beautiful hotel where you go stay. There's no electronics allowed on the premises. In your room you can have it, but not outside the rooms. And it's just, you read all day long. It's beautiful outside. They're opening a spa in this book, and it's just a beautiful thing. But what I really love about this hotel idea, there is a secret library with books that have been hoarded for the ages about like Shakespeare's missing manuscripts, other authors missing things that no one knows, or things that they don't want people to read that could cause a war or something. So they're all hidden in this library tower, and the people that work there's a certain group of people that they are like devoted to keeping these manuscripts safe. They're called Finns. It is such a great book series. It's the Book Retreat Mysteries, and it's Ellery Adams. This was Murder in the Locked Library. I loved this one because it was a little, at the end especially, you were like, oh my God, the whole time. And there was a book convention going on over there. It was just really good. The only thing that annoys me a little bit is that her book club, they're very romancy. So they overly romance books. So everything's like, oh, it's flower and roses. Oh, it's romantic. Oh, it's an ideal. Like, that's a little bit far-fetched. And they're so obsessed with books. So it gets a little much at times with them. But other than that, the series, I just love the idea of a secret library hidden and people having to defend this. And there's these people that are coming after them to get this book, and they have to keep a secret. And when she took over the library, everyone has to help her try to keep it secret. All of a sudden they know that the library is there and it's hers. So it's such a great series. This other one I was a little in shock with. This one I was reading before that one, and that's why I had to stop and read the Murder in the Locked Library. I got this one off of Net Gallery. I was a little bit in shock because I really liked the series. It's from Maggie Blackburn, A Killer Romance. I forget the name of the series. The first 2 in it were amazing. This one, I just can't get into. She hurt her leg in it, the main character. And it's the whole time she's complaining, I hurt my leg. Oh, my leg hurts. Oh, I can't do this because my leg hurts. It's overkill. You know, I get maybe they're trying to do like that Hitchcock film, Rear Window, when Jimmy Stewart has the broken leg and he has to solve the mystery. But it's overkill constantly reading. She hurt her leg. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And just every page has something about her leg. And it's just like, I don't want to read this anymore. I got about 33% in and I got a little bored with it because they kept saying that. And I was very upset about it. And I'm trying to find out what it is, what the name of it is. The Beach Reads Mystery. So the first two, highly recommend, loved it. I especially loved that she is very close to her cousin and her aunt. And also that's the other thing that was missing. The aunt didn't come in until just recently. So the whole first part, the aunt was missing. And it's not very family oriented. Where the other two books, they were very family. They're trying to figure out who killed the mother in the first one. And then this mystery continued in the second, kind of. So, I mean, they had other mysteries in each book, but that came out. So I guess now that they solved that, now they're a little bit like, they don't know where to go with it. And it took a while for this to come out. I guess because of COVID, she didn't write anything for about a year or two. But it was just, I was really excited and I was really let down for this. So I want to see what happens in the next book. Again, it might just be because she's complaining about her leg. That's why I don't like it. I don't know. But I wasn't really into it. And the next book I'm going to be reading is for our book club. Again, if you want to join in, it's for the Crafty Cozy Mystery Chat, From Beer to Eternity by Shelley Harris. I haven't started that one yet. I am in debate on finishing that last book or starting this one. I think I might start this one and push off finishing that. Definitely want to finish it by the end of August. We will see. Because I kind of want to read this in August. Again, this is my book club read, so I should read it. But I like that it's like a beachy feel. And we only got, 3 more weeks in August left? 3 more weeks of the summer? So I think I might start reading that one first. Because it's very beachy. I don't know. So that is what I've read. And I hope you enjoyed this podcast. And remember, hit like and subscribe. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.